Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. Congratulations, you're getting married. You found the woman or the man of your dreams and you're ready to commit your life to them. You've popped the question, they said yes, but there's one question that's even more important than, will you marry me? And that's, what watch am I going to wear on my wedding day? Weddings are expensive. If you got married in the last 10 years, I don't need to tell you that, I'm sure. The average cost of a wedding here in Australia is just under $35,000. In the UK it's over £20,000 and in the US a wedding will cost you just under 30,000 dead presidents. Venue hire, catering, outfits, rings, flowers, it all seems to cost a fortune. One thing, however, that need not cost you a fortune is the watch you wear on the day. I thought I'd give you a brief little top 5 affordable wedding watches video today with some inspiration for you if you're about to tie the knot. Nothing on the list costs more than $500 and I'll leave links in the description of the video to start off your search. Some of them though, they don't cost anything at all. So let's get on with it. At number 1, it's the equal cheapest on the list today at $0 value. It's a watch that your future other half has already bought you. Chances are, if you're a watch guy or girl and if you've been in a relationship long enough to get married to that person has probably already bought you at least one watch. Not only is wearing that watch to your wedding day economically viable, it's also lovely. Wearing something that your partner chose for you and bought for you on the day you are legally bound to each other until death. Now, I was pretty fortunate in that my wife bought me an outrageous watch as an engagement present. She bought me an Omega Aquaterra because she wanted to give me a gift equal to the value of the ring that I gave her. The watch you wear on your wedding day from your betrothed clearly doesn't have to be as expensive as that one, but that was the watch I wore on my wedding day. It was the only watch I thought about wearing on my wedding day. Frankly, if I had picked something else to wear on my wedding day, I would probably already be divorced. Next up at watch number 2, it's another watch that need not cost you a cent. It's an heirloom watch. Now, by that I mean a watch that has been passed down to you from your father, your mother, your grandfather, your grandmother. A watch that perhaps they even wore on their wedding day. One that comes preloaded therefore with sentimental value. And by wearing it on your wedding day, you take that to the next level. And if and when the time comes to pass that watch on to the next generation, there'll be an even better story attached to it than there was when it was passed on to you. I'm sure you've seen those Patek adverts and the numerous memes that they have spawned. In my personal collection, I'm lucky enough to have watches worn by my father and worn by my grandfather. I'm not lucky enough for either of them to be Pateks though. Neither of those would have cost me $1 to wear on my wedding day, and both would have become even more special to me if I had. So then the take home message from the first 2 choices today is, you don't have to rush out and buy something to wear on your wedding day if you don't want to. Have a look in your watch boxes, have a look in your collection, have a think about watches that already mean something to you, but would mean even more to you if they were on your wrist on your most special of days. But what if you look through your watch boxes and you can't find anything? No gifts from your partner, no hand-me-downs from your parents. What then? Well, at number 3, it's the classic bridal party watch for gentlemen. It's the Orient Bambino. I know a lot of guys like to buy a matching set of watches that they and their groomsman or groomsmen can wear on the day and then keep as a token of the groom's appreciation. Bambinos are pretty much the perfect watch for this. They don't cost a fortune, you can pick one up from around $130 and upwards, but they look like they cost a lot more than that. And there are just so many of them to choose from in various sizes and various configurations, so you could all get the same or you could get them similar but slightly different based on your bridal party's size preferences or skin tones, whatever you wanted. Now, I did say groomsmen, but there's no reason why a bride couldn't buy matching Bambinos in one of the smaller sizes for her bridal party as well, if she was so inclined. There's also no reason why a couple couldn't buy matching or not matching Bambinos for themselves as mementos of their wedding day, if for some reason the photos, the videos and the 30 grand debt hangover weren't already sufficient. Oh Jody, you old cynic, this video is about young love, romance and a heartfelt commitment to the person of your dreams. Well, what about a watch that will last as long as your marriage will? At number 4, it's a Tissot Quartz. I recommend these watches every single year in my top 10 Christmas gift video. They last forever, they have fantastic brand recognition, they're Swiss made with all the kudos that comes with that label, and there are even more different options available than there were with the Bambino. And unlike the Bambino, they won't stop after 48 hours if you don't wear them. A lot of people aren't into and don't want the hassle of running a mechanical timepiece. They just want a watch that works accurately and reliably for years at a time, and that's what these Tissot quartz do. There's an argument that they make a better groomsman/bridesmaid gift if you want those people to wear the watches after the big day. And with quartz Tissot starting from just over the $200 mark, you don't have to blow your budget to buy one for yourself or a couple for your bridal party. So then, the Bambino is the kind of entry-level happy couple or bridal party watch, and the Tissot quartz is the sensible Swiss-made version. But what if you want to spend a little bit more money but get a bit more into the bargain? Then, my nubile friends, I would direct you towards the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time range of watches. I must have looked at a dozen Presage models on the channel over the years, all of which would have been more than suitable to wear on a wedding day. Again, there is so much variety, there is so much choice. You can pick a dial to match your wedding dress, you can pick a dial to match your eyes, whatever you want. And again, there's a wide variety of sizes from around 42mm down to 38mm, and then down further still if we're talking about Presages designed specifically for ladies' wrists. Prices on these start at around $250 and there's no need to spend more than $400. You should be able to get exactly what you're looking for well under that price. So there you have it, just a quickie today, inspired by attending my uncle's wedding last week. I know that watches have become an increasingly important part of a wedding day for a lot of people, and this video proves they can still be important without being expensive. Well done for making it all the way to the end of the video. Why not check out the second video I ever made on the channel about an Orient Bambino, or a review of my favourite Seiko Presage. I'll see you all again in the next one.